So we start right ahead with the Outlaw stack, we start the game, and our goal is to reach Platinum rank with this block deck. Yeah, we can just put maybe one swamp under the library. We have 2 copies of Laughing Jasper Flint, that's great. Hopefully they will not kill this creature. Here we have the Chocobo, so yeah, we are playing against the Final Fantasy Chocobo deck. We can put Magda, Horde Master on the battlefield, and then unfortunately we are just missing some removal and burn spells, so that we can commit a crime. Here they have now a second Chocobo, Mountain. Yeah, I think we can just put Laughing Jasper Flint on the battlefield, hopefully they will not kill him. Yeah, we will deal 2 damage. Let's see if they can put more lands on this battlefield. Promising Vein. Yeah, they can also sacrifice this land for sure. Okay, so then it will be again Travel Chocobo. Okay, they didn't attack. So here we have Summon Titan, and yeah, unfortunately we are just missing 1 mana. The treasure token is tapped, unfortunately. Here we have at knife point, and then we can also put tiny bones on the battlefield, and in our turn our outlaws, they have first strike thanks to the at knife point, and yeah, Chocobo, and they are receiving more counters. Now it's a 5/5 creature. Yeah, it's strange that they don't have flying, although they are birds. Lava Spur Boots, and also the Swiftfoot Boots. It also gives Hexproof and Haste, so here we can block one of these. Perfect, so we will receive just 4 damage. And yeah, our goal will be to reach Platinum rank with the Outlaw stack. I think it shouldn't be a problem. And guys, I have to tell you, recently I also created another Lord of the Rings deck. And it's a Tom Bombadil theme deck, and it's all about those enchantment sagas. So whenever, when we have 4 counters on those enchantment sagas, Tom Bombadil will receive Hexproof, Indestructible, and whenever we finish one of those enchantment sagas, then we can just bring straight forward from our library onto the battlefield, the next one. And it's amazing, and this deck works so perfect because of one artifact that helps us also to create the kind of mana that we need for Tom Bombadil. I have also included Aragorn, but yeah, you will see I'm in this deck. This deck rocks. So we can also put here the +1/+1 counter, and it gains Hexproof. So let's see what they will do. Okay, they are enhancing Traveling Chocobo. And we have also the Hydra here, so we can just put it on the battlefield. Okay, so GG. Yeah, it's very common nowadays playing against the Chocobo deck. And yeah, just let's see what do they have here. Yeah, of course the usual Chocobo for 1 mana. And so we start the game, we are playing against Thanos 13. This looks good, although we are just missing 1 mountain, but we have Shoot the Sheriff, also we can commit a crime, and Vadmir will get a +1/+1 counter. Okay, but actually we don't need 3 copies of that. Maybe sometimes I'm thinking I have just too many copies of those legendary creatures, like Tiny Bones also is a legendary creature, 4 copies, Vadmir 4 copies, I don't know. But actually we are always playing ranked, so I think, yeah, our opponents are using a lot of removal and burn spells. And here, okay, also with the landfall ability, I think we can put Jagged Barrens, and then we will receive also a +1/+1 counter. And yeah, the last time I was mentioning the Tom Bombadil deck, and yeah, it's so fun to play with because it contains, I think, 8-9 different enchantment sagas. Each of these is so individual. Like we can amass Orcs 1, we can search for a legendary creature in the deck, we can also steal our opponent's artifact, we can tap creatures, we can create, what else, we can scry, we can, yeah, there are so many abilities that we can use. And yeah, also we have Aragorn, we have Goldberry, what else, Arven. And I was always struggling with those kind of decks because we are playing always block decks, and also the theme should be around Tom Bombadil. But yeah, as I was mentioning, this one artifact, I think something with rockets, fireworks, those fireworks that Gandalf is using in the first part at the beginning with the hobbits, where Bilbo has his birthday. And this one we can just put any mana that we have. Like, it doesn't matter if we have also 4 forests, or like can be also 5 forests that produces only green mana. We can just put it in this box, we will shuffle it, and then we will create any kind of mana that we need. And then it's so easy to cast Tom Bombadil or Aragorn. And then yeah, you will see, I'm so excited. I just need to do also a short introduction. Maybe it will be a little bit longer because it's about Lord of the Rings, and of course I just also want to mention something about Tom Bombadil. And since I have also read the books, there is so much about this creature that people who just watch the movies don't know about this creature and how actually strong this creature is. I mean, sometimes I thought that maybe also that this Tom Bombadil is stronger than Sauron because the ring doesn't affect Tom Bombadil in any kind of yeah. Even when he puts the ring on his finger, it doesn't affect him, and this ring also doesn't have any power over him. And also when Gandalf once stated it also, when the ring is able to corrupt even Gandalf, but not Tom Bombadil. So you can imagine how powerful this creature is. And also he said that he was there even when the world wasn't created, something like that. But yeah, it's really interesting. So then yeah, we just kill the Chukaboo, 2 of these, and then we have Scorching Shot, Laughing Jasper Flint. Yeah, we are just missing mana. So yeah, Fabled Passage is a great card because you can also sacrifice it, and then when you have already a couple of lands on the battlefield, you can just put the basic land untapped. So what do we have here? Oh, perfect. So here we have the mountain, and yeah, I think we'll just go for Jasper, and then we can also use Scorching Shot next turn. Vial Smasher, you can see the trio. I mean, Vial Smasher is a great card here, because whenever an outlaw enters the battlefield, it will commit a crime. So they are blocking with the Llanowar Elves. Yeah, I'm also curious about the newest set, about Lorwyn, and I'm just curious about your opinion. So do you like this set, or are you playing also with the set? I was just thinking, I really like the artwork, so I'm just still struggling. I'm just thinking, shall I buy the display or just some single cards? I would really like to build a Kitkin deck. So GG. So we are coming closer to Platinum rank. Okay, we have no creatures on the hand, but that's fine. We have 2 copies, shoot the Sheriff at knife point. We can also use, yeah, at knife point will produce some creatures. Sunshower Druid. Oh, it would be great if we are playing against the Frog deck. Oh yeah, we are. Frog Advisor, great. So I have played once against the frog deck, also against the block frog deck from Bloomborough, and I know there is a creature that can be very annoying because they can always exile one of their creatures and then they will bring it back. So I will just keep those removal spells for this kind of creature. Dirt Prot Match. Is it this? Whenever... yeah. No, that's not this one, but this is also a great card. You control leave the path. Ah, they are... Okay, so they are combining this creature with Durport Mage. So we need to kill also this creature, because they can exile this frog creature and then they will bring it back, so they will draw a card. Yeah, we have too many lands. And we are missing Jasper. Splash Portal, exile target creature you control, then return it. Okay, yeah, that's the whole strategy of this deck. So we can just target this creature. Oh, come on. No, okay, I thought maybe they have an instant spell with Hexproof or Indestructible. Yeah, they can attack 1 damage. That's fine. And yeah, Deadeye Duelist. We are just missing the right outlaws here. Like, Vadmir would be also great now, since we have the Deadeye Duelist. And then we can also tap this creature, it will commit a crime. By, of course, targeting the opponent, dealing 1 damage when this creature enters, draw a card. Yeah, we know this already. Splash Portal. Yeah. I mean, I need also to make another Bloomborough deck. The next one that I wanted to create was the Bat deck, because I have the most cards for this deck. Vadmir, and then... Unfortunately, Scorching Shot is just a sorcery spell, so we cannot actually do anything in our opponent's turn. Deadeye Duelist, we will just do it at the end. Yeah. We also know this creature. Ah, no, it's this one, yeah. Because I just didn't perceive the last part. Of course, they can pay 2 mana and exile any other creature. So we'll just target opponent. At knife point, great. Yeah, we have the red mana. And then we have to kill this guy, this frog. So, perfect. I mean, a Scorching Shot, sure, it's a sorcery spell, but it's really effective. Only 2 mana, and then you can deal 5 damage, and 5 damage is a lot. So we can just enhance some of those creatures. Let's see, this one. This one, because of course they have Sunshower Druid with toughness 3. Okay, GG, but a very nice deck, Bloomborough block deck. So we are reaching gold tier 1. But let's see. I mean, then for the next block deck that I have some inspiration. Yeah. So. Actually, we didn't see a lot of different cards. Splash Portal, yeah, 1 mana, great card. And also this one, Pond for Profit. Ah, we can't quit. So, opponent goes first, and I don't know, it's the same as the last time. Also, we have Shoot the Sheriff, Scorching Shot. Actually, instead of at knife point, we just have Deadeye Duelist. But basically it's the same. Now we have also that knife point. Oh no, we are playing against a mono blue deck. So we can expect some counter spells, and then... Yeah, I think we'll just wait, so they can waste some spells. Accumulate Wisdom. Card from... oh, a lesson actually. Instant lesson from Avatar. So let's see. Actually, we don't have to rush. They really want to cast a counter spell, so I mean, let's just cast at knife point. I mean, we don't need this. Sure, okay, so we know they have some counter spells from Avatar. Tolarian Terror with Ward 2. So perfect, they wasted all their mana. Actually, we can use that Duelist. And then... yeah, actually, I should have done that the other way around. Vile Smasher first and Dead Eye Duelist. But yeah, I think Dead Eye Duelist, we'll just put it right now on the battlefield, so we can always commit a crime with a creature. Return target, okay, to our hand. I mean, we can just receive 5 damage for now, that's not a problem. Here we have Jack Barons. We don't have the Outlaws that will trigger something whenever we commit a crime. I mean, let's see, we still have 2 mana that we have to pay, so maybe they have the same counter spell. Oh, yeah, actually I just forgot. Anyway, they don't have the counter spell. Eddie Merc Crab, 5/5 creature. They can tap also. 7, yeah. So 5 damage again. Here we have the swamp, and then... yeah, let's see if they have a counter spell. Destroy target non-outlaw creature, and then... I think they have this same counter spell as before. Oh no. Anyway, so they don't have any mana left. I mean, for 1 mana there is no counter spell, I guess. So now we can just kill it, and then... we are running out of cards. And we can just attack. Yeah, I made several mistakes here already, but... yeah, we are still drawing not the best cards. So, Tolarian Terror. Oh, Tiny Bones, great, with Death Touch, so they will not they will not attack. Unless they will just get rid of Tiny Bones and then will deal 1 damage, and then... yeah, let's keep this swamp on our hands, so they will think that we have something. Opt, scry 1, draw a card. Classic. I think they might also have this Djinn, so for each sorcery instant spell in the graveyard, the power will just raise for each instant sorcery spell. And then, yeah, I mean, I believe they are also stuck here. Eluge the Shoreless Sea. Wow, 6/6. Flood counter on target land, okay. And that's funny that, I mean, just 1 creature, Tiny Bones, with Death Touch, scares the opponent. So yeah, this creature just saves us right now. So Duelist, do your job. Oh great, finally. I mean, sometimes, yeah, we have of course 4 copies of Jasper, and it needs a couple of turns that we will just receive this creature. But yeah, let's attack first. I mean, they still have 2 mana open. Great, they are blocking. I mean, we can risk that, of course. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. Hopefully they don't have a counterspell. Great, so it worked. Serpent of the Past. I mean, what kind of blue creatures are those? I have never seen those. great to see some different blue creatures here. Abandon attachments, discard, draw 2 cards. Serpent of the Pass, nice. Also, those artworks looks very cool. Yeah, we can block. I think we'll just do that. Receive 6 damage. First, we'll also target the opponent, and hopefully we'll just have some great cards from our opponent. Come on, give us some great cards. What do we have here? I mean, we have a lot of mana, 6 mana, so we can... Ideally, we can cast 2 cards. Hopefully no lands. Please, no lands. Oh, maybe they have some creatures with flash, but it would be too late. Let's see. Create a token, wow, okay. And they can also draw 2 cards, then discard the card. Cool. Come on. Yeah, let's see. I mean, now it depends on what we will just receive from the opponent. Actually, we can just win with the help of the opponent. So, yeah. Charlotte C, nice creature, 7/7, huge. Also with the blue decks, you can easily create some copies. Like, yeah. So we have to wait, and yeah, I just wanted to create a bat deck from Bloomborough and also create, now I really want to create also a frog deck. What else we are missing? Yeah, I didn't have so many wild cards. Most of them I just wasted for, yeah, for the lizard deck right now. Not for the lizard, but for the outlaws. And yeah, because I just wanted to try something different. And I saw also this new ability, Commit Crime, that triggers a lot of creatures' abilities. So that was the reason. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing right now. Oh yeah, actually. Okay, it's our we can do it boomerang basics, so we'll just return target non-permanent. And then we can also... Yeah, we are just missing the creature. Oh, okay, put each of those cards into your hand instead if there are 3 or more lessons cards, yeah. So we can take Kervek, the Punisher, and we're just missing the mana, because once Kervek enters the battlefield, Vile Smasher will target the opponent, and then, oh yeah, wait, we have still 1 creature, right? Tiny Bones. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can do that. So... Yes, oh my god, something is very laggy. Okay, my mouse is not working. Oh no. Wait. Okay, perfect. Now it works, but something feels odd here. Okay. Great. So I'm back in the game. And then we will pick Tiny Bones. Oh my god. Okay, perfect. I don't know, something is wrong with my mouse. Kervek, and then, yeah, actually we could also use another spell, yeah. Okay, the end of this game was pretty tedious. But yeah, GG. So... Sorry, I'm busy. Okay. So we are playing against you. We start the game, you go first, and I don't know, I mean, come on, what cards is the shuffler giving to us? We're just receiving always shoot the sheriff, then a lot of lands. Here we go again, the next swamp. But we have 4 copies of Vadmir, we have 4 copies of Jasper, we have also Magda. I don't know, I mean, sometimes the shuffler is always just giving the same cards over and over again. Yeah, Warehouse Tabby. Actually, we can steal this creature and just put it on the battlefield on our side. Hellspur boss. Helping Hand. Okay, they did it. They were just faster. Oh, Tiny Bones again. So let's attack. Actually, we can also waste 1 Tiny Bones, for example, against Warhouse Tabby, if we can also bring back other creatures with the other Tiny Bones. So they're, yeah. They are attacking, and then, oh, come on, give us Vadmir, New Blood. Okay. Yeah, it's so strange, because actually I think the balance between removal burn spells, and also we have like Vile Smasher that also triggers the ability to commit the crime. So we have actually 12 of these cards, and actually it should be really balanced. But I don't know, sometimes we are just receiving either only removal and burn spells or just creatures. Here we have Jasper Flint, because, I mean, maybe you also experienced the same whenever I'm playing Historic and I'm playing against lifelink decks. I mean, you can easily tell if this is a lifelink deck or not, because of those mono-white decks, of the same creatures over and over again. But actually, when you're playing against those decks, at the beginning of the match, they are putting turn 1 always this 1/1 creature that whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you will receive 1 life point. And you have, of course, 4 copies of that, and yeah, strange. So, Fear of Lost Thief. The cat is also a mercenary, and yeah, I don't know. How do you see actually the how to say that, progress of MTG, the evolution of MTG? Are you skeptical? Are you happy with the sets that they are releasing? Are you happy with also the Beyond Universe Beyond sets like Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man? Yeah, for me the problem is they're just releasing so many sets during 1 year, and it's so hard to catch up with this, with those stats, because yeah, we're playing also in MTG, and then once you're just in one set, like, you want to try as many decks as you can, and then there's already another one set that the Wizard of the Coast is releasing. I don't know, it's just too fast actually for me. And of course you don't have to buy every set or to be interested in every set. So Laughing Jasper Flint, also with the cat we can attack. And also the next Universe Beyond set will be the Marvels, I think. And they also, there were also leaks about the commander decks from Marvel. And one is like with Captain America and Hulk, the other one was with Black Panther, what else? Black Panther, I think Doomsday, and the fourth one is it Spider-Man? I'm not sure. So we can block the cat, and then actually we can also block the mouse. So GG. Oh, we're not in ranked right now. So you go first, and we have 4 lands. We have Vadmir and Vile Smasher. Oh, we have Rakdos joins up. Great, I really want to use this card. And then, yeah, Vadmir, Vile Smasher is the perfect combination. Also, we have Jack Barons, so it will also trigger Vadmir. Yeah, the problem is only Vadmir somehow triggers me always, because at first it says whenever on the card, and then the last sentence is it works only once a turn. But yeah, at the beginning it says whenever, so it, yeah. Great Forest Druid, produces mana. We have here 2 copies of Jack Barons, great. So Vadmir deals 1 damage, I mean we have to go for that. Also because we want to cast Rakdos joins up, so somehow our legendary creatures will be protected, or somehow even they will die, they will just deal damage to the opponent. Wow, 172 cards. How can you keep the overview of this deck? Yeah, add 1 mana of any color. Actually, this card would be great in a Treefolk Lord of the Rings deck. This artwork says something like, tells us something about Lord of the Rings, and it would fit perfectly into this deck, right? Great Forest Druid. I hope in the next set, Hobbit, they will just introduce more Treefolks and also more spirits. What else? Yeah, so then we can also combine those cards with our Lord of the Rings cards, and then maybe make some even stronger decks. So let's attack with Vadmir. Now it's already a 4/4 creature. Maybe they have a burn spell, or maybe they can enhance the Great Forest Druid. Yeah, Scorching Shot, I think we'll just kill this creature. I mean, whenever the opponent is casting some creatures that produces mana, we know already that they will cast some bigger, mightier creatures. Uncle Iroh for 2 creature. Yeah, also we can just bring 1 legendary creature back on the battlefield. Oh, they can. Oh, and they will attack us, okay? So, target creature fights against our Vadmir. So I think we can just put Rakdos joins up on the battlefield, bring back Vadmir. Perfect. Down to 9. And Vadmir is already a 5/5 creature. Bone Club. Berserker. I think that's it. We can also put Tiny Bones on the battlefield, and then, yeah, GG, that was fast. So, we are actually in Platinum rank, but I have to admit, we didn't reach Platinum rank with the Outlaws. I was also playing at the same time with the Faramir Gondor Azirius deck, and that one is so much stronger. And yeah, so I have reached just with Faramir because I was also planning to release first some episodes about the Faramir deck that we also enhanced with a couple of cards, and then I will just upload the Outlaws deck. So we are playing against an Angel deck here, Inspiring Overseer, so they will draw a card. Also, it's important to get rid of Giada here, that makes other Angel spells cheaper. I think we can, maybe we'll just go for Vadmir. And yeah, Faramir is just outstanding. I mean, not only that we produce so many tokens, we can also draw a lot of cards, and yeah, the strength of this deck is actually much higher than this one. So, but anyway, we can still try to play a couple of games with the Outlaws deck in Platinum rank. So, because it wasn't that bad in Gold rank. Let's attack. Oh wait, oh no. I was just too quick. Actually, we could enhance Vadmir. Anyway, so I mean, they are just giving power, +1, +0, so maybe it doesn't make a difference here. Enduring Innocence with lifelink, and they can also draw cards whenever a creature enters the battlefield with power 2 or less. We just need the removal spell, or the burn spell at least. And that Duelist, Karvek. The problem is the Scorching Shot is not a black spell, because Karvek the Punisher is always just bringing back those black spells. So if it would be the Shot the Sheriff, we could cast it right away from the graveyard. So I don't think they will block, because they need the Enduring Innocence. It's a great card. I just saw a couple of cards from the set, I think the Karlov Manor is it, that they have also a lot of animals and those spirits. I also like a spirit deck. Why not to make a spirit deck here? Also we have here like a cat spirit. And there is also another cat spirit that whenever you deal damage to the opponent, you will draw a card, and we know those spirits, in most cases, they are also flying creatures. Legend of Kuruk, Youthful Valkyria. This is great. I mean, because whenever a creature enters with power 2 or less, you will draw a card. Laughing Jasper Flint. Also, we could actually exile 5 cards. Yeah, we'll do that. And then let's see. We can attack with Vadmir, Karvek. Come on, block with the Inquisitive Glimmer. Yeah, they are just thinking, what do we have here? I mean, we still have one card, but yeah, actually the strategy was here to activate that Duelist's ability, but yeah, anyway. Because with Duelist, we can just pay 1 mana. We could pay 1 mana, and then we will target the opponent, and then it will give a +1/+1 counter Vadmir. So I think we'll just wait until next turn. Hopefully they will not wipe out the whole battlefield here. I mean, they still also have 4 creatures on the battlefield, maybe it would be just a waste. Kaito. Okay, so I know the other Kaito from Kamigawa. This one, the other one can, I think, exile, or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it's the other white planeswalker where you can just exile a card. Resplendent Angel, great card, 3 mana only, and at the beginning of each end step, if you receive that many life points. You can also create an angel token, Inspiring Oversea. Yeah, we need to act quickly now. Laughing Jasper Flint, we can exile 6 cards. So let's see, it's only 4. Defender, Flying, Prevent All Damage, Banishing Light. Oh wow, actually those are great cards. Also that one, when this enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield, and we can attach it to one of our creatures. So yeah, first we will use Banishing Light, and we need to get rid of this Resplendent Angel. Perfect. The other one, oh no, we are just missing one mana here. I think we will just go for Sheltered by Ghosts, because if they have a wipe out card, they will kill all the creatures, but of course when we will lose our creature, then this creature will, oh no, I'm just talking yeah, silly things. Oh no, I was just that was completely wrong. I think we can go for tough decision, Kaitor or Enduring Innocence. Yeah, I think the Innocence, that one is the real threat here, because they can, the next turn they have only 2 cards left. Otherwise, if they will cast a creature, they can draw another card. So let's, yeah, all our outlaws, they have first strike, thanks to at knife point. Vadmir, yeah, we will also enhance Vadmir, and then we can attack. Actually, we need 3 creatures, right? Targeting Kaito, because they can block 2 of these, and 1 can attack the opponent, I guess. Let me see, 1, yeah. And actually they cannot also kill Deadeye Duelist, even when they are blocking with Inspiring Oversee and Youthful Valkyrie, because Deadeye Duelist is first strike, we would kill first Inspiring Oversee. So yeah, that's good. And we still have 14 life points, so we are in a great position. They have small creatures only dealing 6 damage. So this one is a 4/3 creature without haste. Avatar Kurg. Oh yeah, that's the cat that I was referring to. Enduring Curiosity, also from Karlov Maynor. So yeah, it's possible. You see, also with the Glimmer, those 2. Oh, they can also draw more cards. Yeah, it's so powerful, this one. So we can exile 7 cards. Oh wow, Lyra, Dawnbringer, Angelic Destiny, those are so expensive cards. Stroke of Midnight and destroy target non-permanent. Let's put the Jagged Barons on the battlefield first. Oh yeah, we can later then, oh yeah, we don't have even a black spell in our graveyard. Angelic Destiny, I think we'll just go for Dawnbringer. Lifelink, Flying, first strike, what do you want more? This, yeah, okay, anyway, GG. Yeah, not a bad start in Platin. Opponent goes first. What else? Yeah, looks good. I don't know why we are... Is it me, or do we never have the Jasper Flint at the beginning? I don't know. Fog Bank. Defender. That's the creature that this creature absorbs all the damage. And wait, if we are attacking, no, they will also prevent the damage, right? Yeah. Oh, this game will be tricky. I don't know how we can, even because when we have a removal or burn spell, oh no wait, burn spell also deals, yeah, it says only combat damage, okay, sure, so it works. Of course, we can get rid of this card, but not with our creatures here. But yeah, of course, we just need first the right spell to use it. Hidden Cataract. Then we can deal 1 damage. I mean, as long as the opponent is not receiving any life points, everything is fine. Also, Magda creates a tap token. That's a great combination, right? Magda with that Idealist at the end of our opponent's turn, because then we can untap the treasure token, and here we have Scorching Shot, perfect. So actually we didn't have to wait that long. I think we'll just use that. Hopefully they don't have any counter spell. Please, no counter spell. They have, oh, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Okay. We could attack with maybe Tiny Bones, Magda, that Idealist not, because we need to deal damage next turn. Actually, in our opponent's turn. Yeah, and then we can also cast Vadmir. Fog Bank, of course. And here we have the Maze Mind Tone. This card I'm using in one of my commander decks. It's the artifact deck. So let's target the opponent, deal 1 damage. Magda creates a treasure token. Jacked Barons, great. So maybe we can use Karvik the Punisher. Or let's go first, because we need more creatures on the battlefield. We'll sacrifice 2 of these. And then we will put Jacked Barons. So we'll trigger Vadmir, Magda, and at knife point. So perfect. We have 4 creatures. And since we are playing against a mono blue deck, we don't have to expect some wipe out cards. Okay, enchant creature gets -5/-0, and when this creature becomes tapped or is deal damage. Okay, so we have to sacrifice it. Maze Mind Tome, put a page counter on this. Artifact, draw a card. Yeah, we'll deal damage, of course. I mean, we cannot even use Vadmir for attacking, because as soon as we are just tapping this creature, it will be sacrificed. Anyway, so we'll just kill the Fog Bank. And then we can use Karvik the Punisher. Let's attack with those creatures, besides, except Vadmir. Down to 9, great, looks good. I mean, if they don't have a card like bring all the creatures back on to our hand, I think that's it. And maybe we'll just stop here, and then I will make another episode about Outlaws. I mean, currently I'm really into Western, and this I really like to play with this deck, because whenever we steal some cards from the opponent, we never know what we will get, and then every game feels different, so it's not really repetitive. Yeah, we'll deal damage, we'll lose 2 life points, we can also use Tiny Bones, also bring this creature back. I think that's the perfect ending. You can see how many outlaws we have here. And yeah, we'll attack. We will even save Vadmir. So GG. Nice. Yeah, it's really great to play with this Outlaws deck. But I think we have just reached our limits. Gold rank was perfect, also Platinum somehow is, depends of the opponents of course. But yeah, it's also difficult to go through Platinum 3 because we are still stuck in 4. So I think I will play a couple of games also with this. Let's see, maybe we'll also get higher, but yeah, we'll just for sure remain in Platinum rank, but I just want to see more games with this deck. And then I think I will just release maybe tomorrow one episode about Outlaws, then a third one, and that will be the last one. And then I just really want to release the Tom Bombadil episodes, because those are just fantastic and very cool to watch. And yeah, always funny to play with Tom Bombadil, because it's, you know, we are just playing block decks, and this is just unique, a block deck that has all the colors, and that you can also with a block deck cast a creature with five colors is just outstanding. So actually, thank you for this tip. I will just also mention that when I will do the introduction. So yeah, if you like the format, I'm just creating decks from one certain set, and I'm playing it mostly in ranked games. Please subscribe or leave a comment. I'm always reading all the comments. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.